Hello, welcome to BBC News. Today we're going to be discussing International Women's Day. International Women's Day is a day to make awareness of women's rights and how men and women should be treated equally. Men and women across the world are being treated differently to men because they are seen as the weaker gender. International Women's Day was on March the 8th and was celebrated across the world by many men and women. This day is to make women believe they are not the inferior gender. The first ever International Women's Day was February 28th in New York in 1909. It was organised by the Socialist Party of America. On March 8, 1917, in the capital of the Russian Empire, a demonstration of women's textile workers covered the whole city. This is the beginning of the Russian Revolution. 7 years later, the government granted the woman the right to vote. We decided to celebrate International Women's Day because we think it is unfair that women are treated as the weaker gender. Furthermore, no women should feel they have to be stereotypical or have to believe in the stereotypical word. A small group of us had the idea to celebrate, so we went to our English teachers to see if we could go on strike. Now for Lizzie.
For International Women's Day, we at Cantonian High School went on strike against gender inequality. As we went on strike, we wore red to show support, and we wrote questionnaires to ask the teachers in the school. The results show that 100% of teachers agree that gender inequality is a problem around the world, but 8% agree that there is nothing we can do to stop it. Other things we did for International Women's Day were we made posters and stuck them around the school, and we also asked teachers to write down their commitments for how they will participate in being bold for a change. Mr. Morse said that he will raise his daughters who are as at home in the boardroom as they are in the home, as at home on the football pitch as they are at Ready. Another commitment said, I will challenge any sexism or prejudice I encounter and have conversations to change beliefs that raise awareness of everyday sexism alone. Now to Corey.
We decided to post our adventure around the school online using the hashtag pupils for change and a day without women. We took photos of us walking around the school, putting up posters and giving out questionnaires. We posted them on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and Snapchat to spread the message of stopping gender-based stereotypes and gender inequality. Now we will show our interview with Miss Diane Gill to show her opinions on gender inequality.
What is it like to be a woman boss?
I think for me, I've always worked with women, particularly in leadership. This school was quite unusual in that the leadership team was predominantly female for a long time. So I'm used to being in a position where I work and surrounded by women in a leadership role. So it's not too unusual for me. Prior to that, when I came to the school as a classroom teacher, I worked in an all-male environment. So working with men and women, I've had a lot of experience with both, and so for me it doesn't feel that unusual.
Have you ever experienced gender inequality in work?
No, I haven't, partly because, as I said before, I've always worked with women in management positions, so I've never experienced gender inequality.
Do your male colleagues give you respect?
Yes, I like to think that they respect me because they recognise what I'm trying to achieve at Cantonian and the work that we're doing together. I like to think that whether the male or female, that we share the same vision for Cantonian and we're working hard to achieve the best for our pupils.
Is it harder for you being a female boss than a male boss?
No, it's become easier being a female boss as my children have got older. When they were younger, it was always the same difficulties that lots of men and women have, trying to juggle their home life with their work life. As my children are older, that's become easier. I've also been very lucky that my husband has been very supportive of my career and has always helped out equally with childcare and all those demands of the home life.
Do you think the school would be different with a male headmaster?
I hope not. I'd like to think that the role that I do as head teacher isn't dependent on me being a woman, and it would therefore be any different if it was a man in that role, that we've got the same values, we share the same vision for the school, regardless of gender.
Thank you.